Hello, welcome back. For the lesson graphs of linear equations, in this video we're going to graph equations using the intercepts, or what we call x and y intercepts. X-intercept A and y-intercept B is just using the symbol A for our x and B for our y. If you have the x-intercept A, the y of this will become 0. And for the y-intercept, which is b, the x is 0. In some books, they use x0 for the first point and 0y for the second point. So those are the same. First example, y equals 3x plus 1. In A0 or x0, y is equal to 1. Here we can compute for x given y is equal to 0. In the equation, that is 0 equals 3x plus 1. We substitute the value of y in our equation. So it becomes 0 equals 3x plus 1. And then we have nothing on the left side. We can transpose 3x to the other side. Transposition means you have to put the given on the other side of the equal sign. You have to put the additive inverse of it. It only means that if the given that you're going to put in the other side is positive, it will become negative. If the given that you want to put in the other side is negative, you have to put positive. But in proper solution, we have to make use of the properties. So in this case, we have to use the SPE. If we want to put 3x on the other side, so you have to subtract both sides by 3x. And then you compute. As you can see, we have here 3x minus 3x, that is 0. And then in this side, we have 0 minus 3x, still negative 3x, and then bring down 1. So it is negative 3x equals 1. And we have a numerical coefficient which is not 1 in our left side. So this should be positive 1. Therefore, we can use the DPE. If you want the MPE, that's fine. So for the DPE, you divide both sides by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 will give us positive 1. So that is positive 1x equals 1 divided by negative 3 is still negative 1/3. So the point is negative 1/3, 0. For the second one is 0b or 0y, the value of x is 0. In here, we can get the value of y given x is 0. In the equation, that will become y equals 3 times 0 plus 1. So we substitute the value of x in our equation, and then we simplify 3 times 0, which is still 0. Therefore, the value of y is 1. The point is 0, 1. When you are graphing, remember, if you have a0 or x0, the point lies in our x-axis. And then if you have 0b or 0y, the point lies in the y-axis. For our graph, since we have a fraction here, we can use of an interval. So this is negative 1. Okay, so since we have negative 1/3 in the x-axis, it should be in the left side of 0. This one is negative 1/3. This is our negative 2/3. This is negative 3/3. Or in whole number, in negative integer, it's negative 1. Next, we have negative 1/3, 0. So this is our negative 1/3, 0. And for the other point, we have 0, 1. That is 0, 1. And then connect the points. The black line is our y equals 3x plus 1. Next example, 3x plus 5y equals 15. So in a0 or x0, y is equal to 0. So we're going to get x using the value of y, which is 0. In the equation, it will become 3x plus 5 times 0 equals 15. So here we substitute our 0. And then we simplify. We copy 3x and the addition symbol. 5 times 0 is 0. And then we copy 15. Next, that is 3x equals 15. On the left side, we have a numerical coefficient greater than 1. So, again, we have to use a property. You can make use of the DPE. So, we divide both sides by 3. Because 3 divided by 3 will give us 1 or 1x. And then we have 15 divided by 3, which is 5. So, 1x equals 5 or x equals 5. The point is 5, 0. Then in 0b or 0y, the x is equal to 0. So this time we can compute for y given x is equal to 0. In the equation, that is 3 times 0 plus 5y equals 15. So we substitute the value of x in our equation. We simplify. So that is 3 times 0, 0. Copy plus 5y equals 15. 5y equals 15. Again, we have here 5. So we use the DPE. Divide both sides by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So this is 1y or y. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So 1y equals 3 or y equals 3. The point is 0, 3. So again, this one, it lies in the x-axis. And the other point lies in the y-axis. Since we have whole numbers here, we don't need such interval. But if you want to put intervals because you have more space, you may do so. Yan, my interval is by 2s. So the first point is 5, 0. We have to find in our x positive 5. So here we have 5, 0. And then the next point is 0, 3. So we have to find 3, positive 3 in our y-axis. So there it is. That's 0, 3. You connect the points. So the black line is our 3x plus 5y equals 15. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today. Please like, subscribe, and share.